Bengal New Year is a great occasion to celebrate the achievements of the Bengali Australian community, who just keep striving for greater things in our community, a proud part of the Australian nation. It's also an occasion to celebrate 1,000 years of Bengali civilization. Now, most of that time, the Bengali people have sought to achieve true nationhood. In 1947, they achieved partial nationhood through the nation of Pakistan, but after a war of liberation, they achieved total free nationhood in the nation of Bangladesh.
Please welcome Jody McKay.
Shubho Nobo Borsho. It's a pleasure to be here tonight for what is a spectacular event, and I know such an important event on the Bengali calendar. I want to wish each and every one of you a Happy New Year, and I want to particularly thank the Executive Committee that works tirelessly year after year to make this happen. In particular, I acknowledge the work of Sheikh and Surajit, who I've been having a lot to do with to make this happen.
Now I invite Honourable Matt Thistlethwaite.
Thank you. Shubhanava Bashu. Can I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land and pay my respects to elders past and present? I acknowledge all the distinguished guests and thank Sheikh Hawk and the Bangabandhu Council for the opportunity to join you all for this very important celebration of Bengali heritage and culture, and also modern day Australia and Australian multiculturalism. This is what makes our nation so special, our diversity and our multiculturalism that your community is celebrating here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honourable Julie Owen, Federal Member for Parramatta.
Thank you, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here representing Bill Shorten at this extraordinary event, another milestone for Baishakhi Mela as we move into this great ANZ Stadium. Who would have thought nearly 25 years ago now, when a picnic day was held at Burwood Girls High School celebrating Bengali New Year, that it would continue to grow the way it has.
It is a wonderful thing, I believe, that Bangladesh declared itself a secular state that respects all faiths. And indeed, here in Australia, in our multicultural community, it really is a reflection, I believe, of what we stand for as Australians. People who accept one another, people who acknowledge that people have come here from a variety of backgrounds and faiths.
Thank you, Michelle. Now I would like to welcome and invite Honourable Luke Foley, Member of New South Wales Parliament, Member for Auburn, Leader.
Well, thank you very much. Happy Bengali New Year to you all. The great difficulty in speaking after all of my colleagues is there's not much more to say. I could talk to you about the Bangladesh cricket team and my run-ins with them last year when they were here for the World Cup. We could all agree that Bangladesh on Australian soil, knocking England out of the World Cup, was a great day for humanity. I could tell you that Mahmudullah and Shakib Al Hassan and Tamim Iqbal are three of the finest cricketers in the world. I'm sure you'd all agree with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honourable Jeff Lee, Member of New South Wales Parliament, Member for Parramatta.
Thank you very much, and I bring the greetings of the Premier, the Honourable Mike Baird, who sends his best wishes for the Bengali New Year. Can I acknowledge Mr. President, General Secretary, all my distinguished guests along here, the guys out there, and especially the media. And I know you're here, Mandy, too. So, as they say, we love the media, Mandy, as long as the media love us back. Can I say what a special event, and congratulate the Bangabandhu Council of Australia. A fantastic event, grows from strength to strength.
Normally, His Excellency, Mr. Yogesh Punja, High Commissioner of the Republic of Fiji to Australia. Please welcome His Excellency, Mr. Yogesh Punja.
You are probably aware that Bangladesh is assisting Fiji with its cyclone relief work. And I want to thank you all for contributing towards that. I know that Bangladesh itself is going through some hard times at this moment, but nonetheless, you still have reached out To me, that's the true heart of Bangladeshi people. Thank you very much.
I welcome and invite His Excellency Mr. Kaji Imtiaz Hussain, High Commissioner of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, to Australia.
শুভ নববর্ষ, আমার আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা অভিনন্দন নতুন বছরের জন্যে। আমরা একটি কথা বারবার প্রতি বছরই বলি, পুরনো যা কিছু তা ফেলে দিয়ে আগামীর পথে, নতুনের পথে, নতুন আশা আকাঙ্ক্ষায় আমরা একটি নতুন বছর শুরু করছি। সে নতুন বছরের শুভকামনা, সে নতুন বছরের আকাঙ্ক্ষা, সেই নতুন বছরের সাফল্য আপনাদের সকলের জীবনে আসুক।
I now have the privilege to welcome and invite Honourable Tony Burke, Member of Parliament, Federal Member for Watson, New South Wales.
When the High Commissioner spoke in Bengali, it's a reminder that while Australia has been supportive of the story of Bangladesh right back to 1971, 1972, that it's no longer simply a case of us being supportive of the story of another country. The Bangladeshi story is now part of the Australian story. Your story, your heritage is part of the story of this country. Your celebration tonight is yet another Happy New Year celebration here in Australia. And for the Bengali people, one of the few peoples in the world, one of the few moments in the history of the world where a language has been the cause for resistance. Not land, not territory, but about the dignity of language. The language that some of the world's most magnificent poetry, including from Rabindranath Tagore, was written. A language which, because of the families that have come here in Australia, is a language that now lives in this country too. Please keep passing it on to your children. Please allow the beauty and the strength and the character of the Bengali language to now always have a home, and let us always keep coming back and celebrating it here in Sydney too. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Honourable Tony Burke. I now invite Honourable Craig Lundy, Federal Member for Reach, New South Wales.
Shakak, to you and your amazing committee, not only for all you have done in the almost 25 years that this festival has been going on, but in the success of bringing it to this great stadium. To you, and I know Tusha and Surajit is out here somewhere, and to all your committee, a heartfelt thanks, not only on behalf of the community, but I can tell you growing up that I always dreamt of walking on this hallowed ground. I suspected it would be playing rugby league. However, I'm here to celebrate New Year, and it's a great... That said, I have a message for the Prime Minister that he has asked me to read to you tonight. I send my best wishes to everyone attending the Bengali New Year Festival. As you joyfully welcome the start of Basak, I share in your hopes for a peaceful and prosperous future. The fundamental values of Baisakhi Mela of tradition, culture and community are ideals that our nation embraces. The freedom to express and celebrate our differences is what makes us one of the most successful multicultural societies in the world. By embracing our diversity, we become heirs, not only to the culture of our own forebears, but to that of all who choose to call this country home. I commend the Bangabandhu Council Australia for its commitment to these aims and thank everyone who has worked hard to make the Bengali New Year Festival a success. Shavu Nabu Basho, the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull MP, from me, from my family to you, Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Honourable Craig Lundy, for representing Honourable Malcolm Turnbull, the Prime Minister of Australia, as well as for all those kind words towards Bengali community in Australia. Now it is my turn to invite President Bangabandhu Council Australia, Mr. Sheikh Shamimul Haq.
His Excellencies, Honorable Member of the Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Bangabandhu Council Australia and the Bengali community, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to all of you for joining this grand Bengali New Year celebration here in ANZ Stadium and be a part of this third stage of Boishakhi Mela. Our first stage started 24 years before, in 1993, from a school ground. The second stage started when this event was relocated to Sydney Olympic Park Athletic Centre in 2006. After 10 years, when it grew huge, this event now landed in the world-class, one of the best stadiums in the world, ANZ Stadium. Today is a historic day for all Bengali-speaking and Bangladeshi community. This Boishakhi Mela is the first ever community event here in ANZ. I would like to thank many of your great support during the last 10 years in Olympic Park. But a very special thanks to Jodie McKay, the member for Statfield, to work with us in securing this ANZ Stadium for this Boishakhi Mela Bengali New Year celebration.